for your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FIFA 22 Ultimate Team coins, then please do check out u7buy.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF at the checkout for a huge 5% off your order. Yes, then YouTube, we are back, and what we have got for you today is your 4-1-2-1-2 custom tactics video for you guys. I'm really excited, man. Now, we haven't actually done a 4-1-2-1-2 in a very long time. I've been silently really enjoying the 4-1-2-1-2. I did put a poll out for you guys in the community tab, and you did vote for the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow for the next video. Used it this weekend. I am on my road to glory. It's good. 4-1-2-1-2 is very, very, very good. If you use these custom tactics, well, if you use the 4-1-2-1-2 in the way that I use it, you will have a lot more success than you will bad success. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, without any further ado, let's get straight into it. This is how I set my team up in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow on my road to glory. Back four stays the same. Hakimi on the right, Desai, Diaz, and Mitchell, of course, at the back. Robertson as the CDM, Zaha as the centre mid. Very important that you have like an attack-minded centre mid there. Messi and João Felix and Jota as the front three. Custom tactics that I use. Let's get into it. So, defensive style is and will always be balanced. It's just something that I feel like is the best. Press after possession loss and pressure on heavy touch are good, but I don't find them as good as other stuff. By the way, YouTube, these do work on both new gen and old gen, so it doesn't matter if you play on old gen or new gen, because I play on both. Mainly because I like to give you guys the best custom tactics for both, and I don't really change much for the new gen and old gen, if anything at all. I kind of keep them the same, so you don't need to. They will work on both new gen and old gen. So, balanced on the defensive style. Very important that you leave it on balance. You don't want to leave yourself too open with the pressure on heavy touch, press after possession loss, etc, etc, etc. So, very important that you do leave it on balanced. The width is then on 45. Remember, I used to say that I always used to leave it around 50 and stuff like that. Excuse me. I've actually found out in the last couple of weeks, or last couple of months really, the more narrow you have your team defending, the harder you are to break down. It's very important and a very key trait in my opinion. So definitely put that on. In my opinion, it really will help you guys loads in terms of being able to defend properly. So my width is on 45. I would recommend using that. Basically, your team is just more compact, which is kind of a good thing when you think about it. Just the more compact you are, the better. So that's why I use it. The depth. This is where it gets interesting, okay? I don't really care what you use your depth on, as long as it is in between these numbers. So as long as the lowest that you'll go is 45, and then the highest that you'll go is 65. As long as it's somewhere in between them numbers, you won't go too far wrong. I go smack bang in the middle of them two numbers. I go 55, okay? It's a little bit more aggressive, but because we have the one CDM in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, rather than a centre mid in a 4-4-2 or something, we can afford to be a little bit more progressive and a little bit more outlandish with the attacking side of with the defensive line. So that's why I put the depth on 55 like so. Very important that you probably up the depth, in my opinion. You want to be a little bit more aggressive than you are wanting to be defensive, in my opinion, of course. Build-up play is and will always be unbalanced. This tactic is used for a balanced team that maintains its formation. Players will support and make runs when they think it's the right time to do so. Very, very, very important that you have balanced on. Long ball, though, definitely is viable. Long ball is 1,000,000% a viable option, but balanced is just a lot better. I find that your team on long ball can sometimes be a little bit too gung-ho and leave you a little bit suspect defensively. So, balanced, definitely the way to go. You know the vibe on the chance creation. You know the vibe at this point. If you are new around here and you've never seen it, I am a huge direct passing fan. It is so broken this year, honestly. So broken. Once the team enters the attacking zone with possession, players will create chances by making runs for passes into space behind the opposing back line. Strikers who are fast with a good attacking positioning attribute are the best at this tactic. Very important that you have direct passing on, in my opinion. I don't think it's too different from balanced. I just find it a lot easier to create opportunities with direct passing, basically. I just find it a lot easier to attack with it, and that's why I use it. And if you're struggling to create opportunities, you're struggling with the attacking side of the game of FIFA, put direct passing on, okay? It will help you out tenfold. Width, I do then play on 47 width. Remember, this is a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. So use the advantages of narrow, which is the fact that it's a narrow formation, you know. Don't go up in it to like a 55, because then you're kind of just taking away what like the narrow is super good at and super OP at. So what you want to do is, like I do, just lower it a tiny bit. It probably doesn't even make any difference from 50 to 47. It's just something out of a habit, really. So 47 is what I've found to be the best by a country mile. Players in the box is 7. I was experimenting on 4 and lowering the players in the box, but I just always really go back to like a 6 or a 7. I just kind of think, if the more players in the box that you've got, the more likely you are to score a goal, right? It really is just that simple in my head. That's the thought process that I go with it. More players in the box, more likely you are to score a goal. That simple. All right. Oh, corners and free kicks, lower them down to 2 and 2, okay? So they will be on 3 and 3 naturally. Lower that straight down from 3 and 3 to 2 and 2. That'll help you out loads. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Now, player instructions. This is where it does get a little bit interesting. You are going to want to have stay central on both of your strikers, okay? So stay central is the first thing you're going to want to put on. Get in behind and stay forward on both of them as well. If you find it a little bit too gung-ho, just put one of them on getting behind and the other on mixed attack, okay? I've always played with both of them on getting behind, but if you do find that both strikers are making a run and they're not showing to feet kind of thing, then maybe put one of them on like a false 9 or just leave them on mixed attack. It might help you out a lot. The cam, I now do play with the cam on stay forward and on getting to the box for cross. Getting to the box for cross is a must, by the way. I would 100% recommend putting that on. Stay forward, though, that is up to you. I know a lot of people that use the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow but have the cam on comeback on defence. I just like my cam to be in that middle of the pitch. If you put him on comeback on defence, he will be defending on the left or right-hand side of the pitch, and I don't really want that. So I have him on stay forward. Both of my centre mids are just on completely default settings, apart from I then put them on cover centre. I think cover centre on the 2 centre mids is so important. You don't want cover wing. You don't want that. Put them on cover centre, and then if you are struggling, put your more attacking centre mid on get forward. It will just help out with the attacking side of the game. My CDM is then on stay back while attacking and cover centre. That is it. I don't put him on cut passing lanes or anything like I used to. That is literally just all I put him on. Stay back while attacking and cover centre works wonders. And then last but not least, stay back while attacking on both my fullbacks. That's all I put on my fullbacks. Just stay back while attacking. That is it. And then for your goalkeeper, you're going to want to put him on comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. And that right there is my updated 4-1-2-1-2 custom tactics for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like on it. Hit that subscribe button, because we have so many viewers on this channel that are not subscribed. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Also, by the way, check out Luke1977.com. Link down in the description below to his website. Use the code WOLF20 at the checkout for 20% off absolutely everything. So definitely go and check it out. It is worth it. Thank you for watching, guys. Peace out. One love.